Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Tech Help Club. Today I am going to discuss about one-arm sniffer in FortiGate Firewall. So what is one-arm sniffer? So one-arm sniffer in the context of FortiGate Firewall refers to the method of monitoring network traffic using a single network interface or maybe physical interface on the device, where the firewall is placed in the network in the passive monitoring role. So let's begin. So here I am using this topology where our FortiGate firewall is used in a one-arm sniffer mode to monitor all the traffic. So one-arm sniffer setup allows you to capture and analyze the traffic without disturbing the flow of the traffic. Here you can see I am using FortiGate firewall here, and traffic is flowing from the PC1 to outside or internet. So traffic flow is in this way, but here firewall is used in the passive mode. Firewall is not performing the firewalling thing here, so we don't need to bother about like any firewall rules, any policy or any routing as of now here, because this is used as in a passive mode only for the monitoring purpose. So let's start the configuration. Let me power on the switch and our WAN appliance FortiGate. So this is our WAN appliance which is connected to the internet, and this is our L2 switch, and this is the user. So user will get IP automatically through the DHCP, or you can assign it in a static way also, because here our WAN router is configured DHCP. So whatever we are going to connect on this WAN router, so it will gives the IP to that device. So let me open the FortiGate firewall in CLI mode first to see the IP or the management IP to take the GUI access of the FortiGate firewall. So our basic default password is admin, and we have to configure a new password initially. So I am configuring new password. So show system interface and put question mark here. You will get this output, and here you can see we are getting IP on port number 1, which is DHCP mode. This IP, which is our management IP, we can easily take GUI access through this IP. So here we go. First of all, let me log in it, and before starting let me change the ideal timeout for this firewall, otherwise we need to face this logout issue again and again. So go to setting here, and we have a one option here, ideal timeout, so which is 5 minutes as of now. You can increase it up to 480 minutes. So apply, and that's it. Now let's move it on to the switch here. So on the switch side we have to do few configuration. So not much configuration, actually it is very small configuration to let the switch know from where we have to capture the traffic and on which port we have to send out that traffic. So here we are capturing the traffic from interface Ethernet 0/2 for both in and out traffic, and sending a copy of that traffic to port number E0/0, and so that FortiGate can capture all the traffics and show us logs, right? So let me configure the switch port number E0/2 and E0/0. So here we go. On switch side, let me change the host name first. On switch side, let me change the host name first. Config terminal, host name switch1, hit enter, and now we have to put a one command like monitor session. We have to give a session number, and we have to let him know what is the source interface source interface is Ethernet 0/2, which is this interface Ethernet 0/2, and we want to monitor on the both sides, like incoming and outgoing traffic both. And again we have to inform him what is our destination port. So monitor session 1 destination would be interface Ethernet 0/0. So that's it. So this is the only configuration you need to do at the switch level. So let me exit this and write the configuration. And now we have to go to FortiGate Firewall. So here in the FortiGate Firewall, first of all, you can see the port 2 of FortiGate Firewall is connected to the Ethernet 0/0 on the switch side, right? So let me go to the FortiGate Firewall and network interfaces and port 2. You can edit port 2 via double click or click here on the edit at the top. Just hit edit button and you will see. So let me give the alias name Sniffer, and nothing, you don't need to do much configuration here. Just change the role for this interface as a one-arm sniffer. So here we have a one-arm sniffer, and log all the allowed traffic to this port. So all session and hit OK, right? And that's it. Now you can enable diagnostic on the FortiGate CLI itself to see the logs here. Whatever we are trying to access through this PC, you can see all the logs in the CLI mode as well as in the GUI mode. So let me on the diagnostics on the CLI first. So we have a command diagnose sniffer packet, and which port we want to diagnose, it's port 2. So hit enter. So now diagnostics already started. Now we have to start this PC or user, and once it start, so meantime it's starting, let me give you one more place where you can capture. So this is the option here, packet capture under the network. Just hit here. So this is the port we are capturing. Just hit double click here and start this packet capturing option. So let me start it, and so yeah, now it's started. So let me check what IP it has taken. So you can just hit the connect here and you will see the IP 192.168.1.10. It already has taken one IP which is from this pool. So this router is acting as a DHCP server and providing the IP from this subnet to this user, right? So here you can see the IP is already assigned. Now let me open the terminal or ping the internet. So here you can see, so internet is accessible through the user. And again, let me open the web browser to generate few more traffic, and you will see all this traffic in the CLI mode. Here you can see the traffic diagnostics. You can see we can capture all the traffic here as well as in the GUI mode itself. So let me open facebook.com, and here we go, I'm able to access it. Now let me stop this packet capturing, stop, and download from here, and download it, and let me open this. And here you can see a lot of packets are going through the firewall, right? So you can see we can easily capture all the traffic here. So firewall is capturing all this traffic. So what is our source here? Our source is 192.168.1.10. As I already have shown you, it has taken .10 IP. So let me filter out IP dot address 1.10. This is our IP. So let's hit the enter button. You can see all the traffic is generated through this port or this user. So now we can easily use this firewall as a one-arm sniffer mode. So that is it for today. So if you have still any doubts, you can write down me a comment. I'm very happy to help you guys. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.